scope of coverage you won't find anywhere else. This is Weather Scope Tonight.
Well, many Americans were treated to a white Christmas Monday morning as snow covered parts of the upper Ohio Valley and also the Northeast. Hi, I'm Christina Abernathy. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Dave Schwartz. Good to see you, too. We are going to get into that cold weather. Also, going to take a look back on 1995. Weather really made news, especially on the West Coast. We'll have a look at that. But first, winter has taken over. It's everywhere. Boy, I'll tell you, visibilities are poor in the east due to snow, lake effect snow. Here in Erie, Pennsylvania, they've had over 54 inches of snow this season since the first flake fell in November. Here in South Bend, Indiana, 6 inches of snow in the last 24 hours. A lake snow warning was in effect earlier, and that made travel treacherous, especially across the northern part of the state. And the cold air has even invaded Florida. Look at these strawberries with frost on them. Farmers in Polk County awoke to chilly weather this morning. There was also frost on windshields in Tampa, Florida. But die-hard golfers were determined to get in a holiday round of golf despite the cool weather. They did have a lot of sunshine. Temperatures did warm up to the 50s in South Florida, but that was it. Still, temperatures running 5, 10, 15 degrees below normal. Well, we had a mini heat wave, but that was here. That was to the west side of our polar jet stream. From here eastward, it is cold all the way down to Florida. Meanwhile, we were in the 50s in Rapid City and in Denver, Colorado. Look at this split flow in the jet stream. This is why it's been so dry here in the west. Our storms are either going north or going south, or in some cases, they're splitting off and going in both directions. And in between, we've got a ridge of high pressure aloft, and we've got fog in the valleys, not much in the way of snow, and it doesn't appear as if that pattern is going to change anytime soon. There's your northwest flow right here, right across International Falls, down towards Chicago. It is a clear, cold night in Chi-Town for sure. At least we're on the right side of the lake. We've got a northwest flow, and that's a dry flow for us here in Chicago. But a northwest flow on that side of the lake means that we get the snow, and that's precisely what's falling out of the sky in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Cleveland, and Pittsburgh. And in Pittsburgh, it hasn't stopped snowing this last time since early Friday morning. Last Friday morning, it has been non-stop light snow in Pittsburgh, 88 straight hours. Now some snow in Boston, partly cloudy skies here in New York City and Philly, where the temperature almost hit 40. Wow, what a heat wave. But back here in the mountains, the snow is coming down hard. Johnstown, Pennsylvania, with reports of near whiteout conditions here for a time. Cold air, cold fronts. Another cold front heading southward out of Canada in behind this warm front. That will swing on through here, too. Meanwhile, here in the west, very, very quiet. But the southern branch of the jet stream is getting active. We've got one upper-level disturbance here in Sonora, Mexico, another one just to the west of Baja. And this storm will also split apart. But eventually, some of the southern branch stormy weather will work its way into the United States, and it could happen sooner than later, maybe sooner than you'd like. That forecast is next.
It's been a very busy year here at the Weather Channel, from hurricanes to floods to nor'easters. Janetta Jones takes a look back in part one of our series 95 Year in Review.